never been to a drag queen brunch. I thought somebody was gonna fight over pleather. But I love the drag queens.
What was the best part?
The drinks.
I'm gonna make you look at his hairy ass. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you look at his hairy ass.
The drinks.
Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at his just like hairy, gross ass. Like, what? Why does everything have to be so gross these days, man? Why does everything have to be so fucking gross?
I love it all. The performance, the music, makeups, the outfits. It's kind of inspirational. It was freaking awesome.
Throw that ass. Throw that ass. Hey, 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 hey. Get it.
Dude, it's very rare, right, that you see such an accurate like visage of what America is to be, you know? Like, there was that one that really made you think during the BLM riots of the like black girl twerking on top of like the ruins of a city that was on fire. And that was one that really showed you the future of America. I feel like this is another one. I feel like this is another one of the moments where you can really see like what America's all about and like where we're headed in the future. A man dressed like a woman, a homosexual man dressed like a woman who is doing a strip show, receiving tips from four morbidly obese, to the point where morbidly obese fails to describe how fat they really are, women who are throwing money at him. Like, I feel like that is one of these profound moments where you can see the future of America in full display. You know what I mean? One of the rare it's a very cerebral moment. And the gay homosexual man dressed like a woman is dressed like a child. You know, it's like in a ballerina costume or something, like a little child's like skirt. It's what America was built for, if you think about it. You know, it's what America was made to be. You know, and this is the dream of the founding fathers that we're seeing right here. You know, I bet it was George Washington, you know, James Madison, and Thomas Jefferson. They were all together around a little table, and they're like, "What do you dream that America will be? What opportunities do you hope America will offer?" And I think it was Thomas Jefferson actually who was quoted saying, "I hope that one day we will have the freedom for a woman to be able to eat in excess to such a point where she weighs 700 pounds, and then she can be wheeled in some sort of metal horse cart all the way to some sort of strip club where men are dressed like women and are shaking their ass for money. I want women to be able to vote, and I also want them to be able to get so fat that their forehead has a gut. I want them to not have a chin anymore. I don't want them to have a neck. I want them to look like a thumb. Okay? That's how fat I want these bitches to get. I want them to be perfectly spherical. Alright? I want them to be able to be dribbled like a fucking basketball by some sort of fucking Nephilim coming down from heaven. Alright? That's what I want. And I want them all to have a gay black best friend.
She said I'm vibing, bitch.
Here's to being 35.
Look at this. She doesn't even have arms, dude. You're literally like hospitalized and your whole family is told that you're about to die because of how fat you are. And then like from that point you gain an extra 200 pounds. Like that's insane. You gain 200 pounds after that.
But yeah, here's to a healthy life for you, a new and improved Tammy. So let's make this.
Yeah, wow, yeah. How many like first days of the diet has she had, man? You know, one of the things that I've figured out through like being fat my whole life and then dieting successfully and stuff like that is that and maybe this works for the rest of your life. Maybe I'm about to hit you guys up with some good advice here. All right. Whenever you say that you're going to start doing something a week from now, you never do it. Okay? That's not how it works, okay? You don't say I'm 50 pounds overweight. I'm going to start dieting next week, okay? That is cope. That is 1,000,000% cope right then. Okay? If you ever have a moment, you know, where you've just polished off an entire like 20-inch pizza yourself alone while watching fucking anime, and you think to yourself, I need to get my life together, it doesn't mean I'm gonna get my life together, you know, tomorrow, okay? Because tomorrow is always the next day. You know, I'm gonna start, you know, the next day, you know, and that's how it always is. It's cope to allow yourself to feel better about your current situation without actually making any progress, you know? All these like, oh, I'm gonna start a diet in a week, so that means that I'm gonna have a blowout day. I'm gonna eat a whole pizza. I'm gonna eat an entire pint of ice cream, you know. But then next week when it's time to diet, no, you never start, you know. You never start. If you want to do anything, you have to start doing it like immediately, that moment, you know? And that's the only way dieting worked for me. I had a moment, right, when I came back from, I went back to college from Thanksgiving, and I just like looked at myself in the mirror, and I was just like, I'm 21 years old right now. And if I don't start dieting soon, if I don't get my life under control, like right now, this instant, I'm going to grow old before I have any time to be like not this, you know? And it was literally just that moment. Just that moment, and then I decided today, right now, and until I'm better, I'm going to be doing this, you know? And I'd already eaten that day, but it doesn't matter because I'm starting right now. I'm not going to continue for the rest of the day in my bad habit. I'm going to start right now and make this change, okay? And then once you have a streak going, it's easier to keep up because you don't want to undo all the progress that you've been doing for weeks, you know? You gotta, like, trick yourself into having, like, you know, sunk cost fallacy, you know? I've already suffered for a few weeks. Might as well just keep suffering, you know? That's how it is. That's how it is, man. And it's for everything. It's for everything. You want to start working out? It's not fucking tomorrow. You know, it's not next Saturday. It's not after Christmas. You know, it's right now. Okay? And cheat days are bullshit. Okay? There's all this, like, gay science that tells you, like, oh, dude, a cheat day once in a while, it will reset your fucking endorphins and your fucking penis will be, you know, fucking, it will burn more calories due to penis activation. You know, it's bullshit, dude. Alright? You know, cheat days, they're cope for people who want to not be on a diet, but be able to say that they're on a diet, okay? That's just how it is, all right? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think cheat days lead into regression and back into breaking diets. I don't believe you, all right? You're on the diet or you're off the diet. You know, you don't want to be dieting for fucking 2 years straight because you're halfway on a diet, okay? And if you want to start a business, you want to fucking write a book or anything, like, what are you doing at this very moment? You know, I want to write a book. I want to write a book. Like, how many words are you writing today? You know what I mean? You really just want to have these, like, ideas and dreams and not try to actualize them in any way until what? Until you're 45, you know? You're going to start lifting weights when you're 45, dude? Okay, sure. Sure thing, big guy. I believe you. Okay, yeah, that'll be epic. Rather than, like, the 20-year-old ripped guy. No, right now. Right now, dude. Right now, everything. Right now, everything. If you don't start now, it's literally never. It's literally never. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you're gonna start in fucking 2 weeks because I know what that means. That means in 2 weeks when I come back to you and I ask, hey, did you start? You're gonna say, oh well, dude. Fuck, dude. I stubbed my toe. Dude, I stubbed my toe. So and now I have to go to the fucking DMV and I have to get my fucking license. And dude, my car is it's got a bit shaky on the road, so that's something I gotta deal with. And I'm just gonna start in 1 week from now. Once all this stuff is cleared up, dude, it's now or never. It's how it is. It's now or never, okay? You're going to constantly be finding reasons to justify why you're not starting right now. It's never going to be the perfect time for you to start actualizing the things that you dream about, okay? The perfect time is just right now in this moment. That's how it is. These are mental fucking gymnastics. And I'm right, and I'm based, and I'm real, and I'm true, and I'm a king. Anyway, that's what she's doing right now. Ah, dude, oh, you're starting your new diet soon. Oh, sure thing. Yeah, you've only started a new diet a week from now about 45 times, and you gained 200 pounds. Yeah, it seems to be fucking working out well for you, dude.
Get you where you need to be. What is your birthday wish for yourself?
You don't tell your wishes.
Like, it's funny because of how sad it is. Look at her. Okay, this is you. This is you in the future. All right, all you got. You know, I don't know. No one in chat has disagreed with me the whole time. No one has actually disagreed with me, but I just have this like mental image in my head of someone who disagrees with me, and it's making me upset. So many people will fall into this. Okay, this like horrible, like hell mental state, right, where they never have the ability to find the beauty in their lives, which they are constantly aspiring towards. Here's my best example right here. Look at this woman. Okay, she is absolutely, like, it looks like her liver has failed by the pallid tone of her skin. She looks yellow. She is sweating. Her forehead has a gut. She does not have a neck. She has one tooth in her fucking mouth, and she's on oxygen, okay? All she is a human couch with a little head coming out of her head, and she is still in, essentially, a more aggravated form of the hellscape that many people are falling into right now, right? Where she is telling herself that everything is okay, that she's going to start in a week and take it serious, and for some reason it's going to be different right now, okay? But it never is. She is the result of saying that she's going to go on a diet in a week, or she's going to get her life together in a week, and just using that as an excuse to soothe her mental desires for greatness, right? But what's really fucked up about that is I believe that the most beautiful and the most human aspect to our brains and how we are, to our spirit, what is the true human spirit, you know, is this desire for beauty and for greatness which we have. And if you don't have that, you're basically a bug. You're basically a slug person. You're inhuman, you know? And not greatness in wealth or greatness in fame or acclaim or anything, but greatness in true self form, you know? Becoming a great individual, becoming elevated, you know? And we all have that, and we all have these passions which we strive towards. Since it's a desire, since it's something like needing in the back of our minds constantly, this need for greatness, our brains will begin to read it as like this traumatic thing whenever we are not reaching that potential which our Holy Spirit is telling us to move towards, to strive towards, right? Our brains read this as trauma. Our brains will start trying to enter into mental gymnastics, to self-soothe our brain, to make it so that our brain can now accept the current status that we are in, and we get trapped in this fucking pit where our brain is telling us, no, everything is okay, everything is fine, there's no reason to be so upset about your lack of reaching the potential that you believe in, the lack of your actualizing your passions, okay? Because you're going to start in a week. Because after Christmas, you're going to diet, you know, because once you get this promotion, then you'll start writing your book. You know, you're going to start working out whenever, you know, your fucking in-laws leave town, you know. All of it is cope, all of it is mental gymnastics, and it leads people to this end right here. She is the result of that type of thinking. Whatever is keeping them reaching actualization, it doesn't have to be weight loss, you know, it can be fucking anything in the world. It can be whatever it is, man. You need to start doing it now. It's how it is. It's how it is. I don't know. And this is what hit me the hardest, you know. As I said earlier, when I was 21 and I was all fucked up about this stuff a few years ago, was, would you rather start doing the work right now, this second, and reap the benefits in a few years, or a few months, or whatever it is, while you are still young? Or do you want to live in this hellscape without your potential being actualized for an additional 10, 15, 20 years and let your entire life go past you in a blink of a fucking eye, and then actualize your dream when you're 45, when you're 50. That's when you want to lose weight because your body's falling apart. And you want it then to be 10 times harder because your metabolism's broken down, your body's broken down. You have more responsibilities than you do right now. Man, maybe we should just end stream. That really took a lot out of me.